Welcome back to Arizona Daily Mix. In case you haven't heard, there is a big race coming to PIR. It is a semifinal NASCAR race weekend at PIR on November 10th through the 12th. And we have this morning with us not one, but two race car drivers. We have Justin Allgaier. He is the driver of the number 7 Branch Chevy Camaro. And we have Ben Rhodes, the driver of the number 27 Safe Flight Auto Glass Tundra.
That's right.
Nice to have you guys with us.
It's good to be here, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So, okay, you've both qualified for NASCAR playoffs in your respective series. How intense would you describe the semifinals?
Well, it's really intense. I mean, for us, you know, it comes down to this is the last race before the final race at Homestead. So we go from 8 to 4 in our series. I think you go from 6 to
drivers
4.
to 4 drivers, yeah.
So you get down to this final race, and Phoenix is the last shot. So there's a lot going on. Some people are in desperation mode. Some people are in cruise mode. So it just depends on how your championships have gone up to that point.
Yeah, and the deal is if you win, you're in to the final round, which means you get to race for a championship. So you'll see people that might be outside of that final 4 do whatever it takes to win the race to get in and race for the championship.
So it gets very intense, and you mentioned this championship is the following weekend in Miami. So how do you go about preparing for races like this?
Well, I think for us, you know, the preparation is we have 3 races in our cutoff round. So we have Kansas, Texas, and Phoenix. So Phoenix is the last one. Obviously, it's super important to make that last one count. So for me, you know, it's watching video, going through and kind of understanding what prior races have been, jumping on iRacing, doing some simulation, because we can't come to the racetrack and practice, do it on a computer, and just try to figure out all the different areas that we can be the best we can be.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, the best preparation would be a win the week before Phoenix. Then you're already guaranteed a final spot at Homestead, and you can come to Phoenix and you can just ride it out, have a great time, don't have to worry about a thing, just go for the win if you can, but don't have to risk anything. That would be the best preparation, I would think. For us, we go to Martinsville and Texas and Phoenix before our final 4, so a very similar schedule, but it gets very, very intense.
Well, you have some of the best race car fans here in Phoenix. Justin, you won your race in spring in Phoenix, so if you win again, it could be a season sweep here in the Valley. What's your favorite thing about racing at PIR?
I think the one thing that I love about here at Phoenix International Raceway is just the shape of it. You know, it's so unique to all the other racetracks that we go to. As you mentioned, the fans here are incredible. You know, it never fails that, you know, sitting in traffic, trying to get in and out of the racetrack, it's always fun because you end up, I actually have kind of talk to people through sitting in traffic at different times.
On social media?
No, like actually people will recognize and they look over, and so you're talking to people trying to drive into the racetrack. But this track is so much fun, and it's fast. For its size, it's extremely fast, and it's a very unique shape. So you're never really 100% comfortable when you're out there on the racetrack. You're always kind of on that ragged edge, and makes it cool for a driver.
I think you need to figure out a way to helicopter in.
Well, that would be nice, but at the same time, it is fun being able to travel in and get to see people. And there's a gas station not far from the racetrack. You always got to stop and get something to drink and go to the racetrack. So it's always kind of a unique experience coming to the racetrack here.
That's awesome. Well, Ben, I know that you like talking to people. You visited the VA hospital on Veterans Day the last time you were here. Why is that so important to you?
Well, it was just an honor for me to be able to attend. You know, Phoenix International Raceway put on this event for us to go out and visit the veterans. So I was just one of the few drivers that were able to make it out there. And man, it was just so special. That was my first time ever visiting a VA hospital, and it just puts things into perspective, right? Especially on Memorial Day, you know, when so many people have sacrificed for our country.
Right.
You know, you know this, you hear about it, but to see the people that have actually done it years later in their life, it's pretty special. And it just, again, it put things into perspective and really kind of made me understand why we do some of the things that we do.
Well, it's very special. And I know you're both going to be promoting PIR out at Grand Canyon University. So what should people know?
I'll come out. You know,
Have fun.
This is, you know, this race for us is such a pivotal race in our season. But it's just a fun weekend. Everybody that I talk to that comes out for the weekend, when they leave, they're always super excited and super pumped up on it. So it's going to be a great weekend to come and hang out. Well,
speaking of exciting, we have to announce our winner for the VIP NASCAR experience at PIR, and you are going to do that for me.
I am.
Drum roll, please.
So, Dana Boyles.
Dana Boyles, you are the winner of our VIP NASCAR experience. You get tickets to all the races, including pit passes and a ride in a pace car. How fun is that?
I will be honest with you. If you've never ridden a car, it is the most insane experience you'll ever experience.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's going to be a great time.
Very exciting. All right, thanks, guys. We appreciate you being here. Good luck in November, and we certainly appreciate you sharing the excitement with us.
Thank you.
All right, Danielle is standing by with News Fix right now.